Japanese metalheads, this is Schmier from Destruction, and you're watching Metal Authority with Echo. Yeah.
If you witness history the most brutal way, your life will change, nothing is there to stay. If murder and fear become a tragic daily routine, our leaders have failed, world is turning into the system has failed, we don't dare to learn the century till the point of no return. Mortals can't improve their little mindset, we are killing ourselves with no regret. Global unity, the freedom of our mind, humanity under attack. Enlightenment question, freedom of education, humanity under attack.
こんにちは、メタルオーソリティのエコです。今日はデストラクションのシュミエさんに来ていただきました。なんとライブが終わった直後でお忙しいのお疲れのところを来ていただきました。Thank you for coming. Thank you for taking
My pleasure.
time.
My pleasure.
And how are you feeling? You just finished your show tonight.
Yeah, it was a crazy show, as you can see. It was like a small place and very crazy audience. And, yeah, we had a crazy day. We also had some problems with the bus. The generator of the bus was broken, so
No
we had to get the
AC?
bus repaired. The AC didn't work. So we were like, before Florida, it has to work again. And then
Yes,
we get everything repaired.
of course.
But everything was delayed, and
Aye.
but we made a show and everything worked out. And
Yeah,
and
it
now we're
was
here and
wonderful show.
it was very crazy, hot and crazy, and
Yes, so yeah, speaking of the show, actually you came to Japan a year ago, 2016.
yeah, for the Thrash Domination Festival.
With
I
Creator.
heard this year was no Thrash Domination in Japan.
I guess so, because
Yeah.
Creator is coming this
On tour with,
September.
yeah, they're coming on tour with
Vader.
Raider. Ah, see, I know about it.
Yes, so
And
yeah.
and Destruction wants to come back to Japan also for some shows. We're planning to go Asia and hopefully Australia at the end of the year. We're like between October and November. Hopefully also to Japan.
It's like official.
No, we're talking to people right now, and hopefully it's going to happen. So,
That's great.
but we want to come back for some shows in
Of
Japan.
course,
Yeah.
and yeah, you had you sang with Mile.
Yeah, for Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden.
And
Yeah.
I was looking at the footage, and I thought that was a little strange. Then you didn't have a bass guitar. That's
No,
why.
and Mina told me right before the show, "Come on stage," and I'm like, wait, the lyrics, I have to remember the song, you know. I'm like, I wasn't prepared very well,
Okay,
but it was very
spontaneously.
spontaneous. And in rock and roll, we always say spontaneous is best. You know, it's not about perfection; it's about the heart. You know? So we said, let's do it for Japan. You know?
Yeah,
It was great
that
fun. It was
really
great fun. Yeah.
Do you do that often? Like a Mile, like you and a Mile are so close?
Yeah, we're close. When Miller came on stage with us before, and
Uh-huh.
so when he asks me, I cannot say no, so I have to do it. You know, so
Say
but
no.
we don't do it that often. I think
Okay.
last time we did something like this was many years ago. So,
Mm.
so it was just for the fans of the Thrash Domination.
Oh, that's nice. So okay, and then so you're gonna come with your new album with Under Attack to Japan. That's your
new album,
plan.
yeah.
Okay, and actually you have two other plans. One is you are doing pledge campaign for your Thrash
for the
Anthems.
Thrash Anthems album. Yeah.
Can you tell us about it? We'd like
Yeah,
to
it's like a best of.
join.
It's a best of album, re-recorded of the classic songs,
Mm.
you know. And oh no, now the AC
Ah.
starts. It's very loud.
AC. You know well. Yes, you know very well about
Should we
it.
try to switch it off?
Oh yes, for a short time. Is that okay? Yeah. So pledge campaign.
Yeah, bless you.
That's okay.
It's a
Hey,
computer.
it's
It,
hot,
you know,
it's
it
hot.
doesn't want to listen.
Florida. Right.
Okay, it's very hard in Florida. Yeah, the Thrash campaign, Thrash Anthems campaign is basically that we said we want to do this best of album for the fans because they've been asking for doing the second one, and Nuclear Blast wasn't so much interested first of all. So we said, why don't we try this pledge campaign? So the fans are pledging for the album, and then we can produce the album and do a very limited edition. That's what it is. It's going to be a very limited edition first of all for those fans that pledged on this album. The album might come out later, also on Nuclear Blast, but we don't know yet. So, but we wanted to do this album and
re-record your classics.
Re-record the classics, and it's gonna, for those people who pledge, it's gonna come out this summer, and still like 20 days left or so.
Yes, by the end of June. Yes.
Basically, they help us to produce the album. When we come back from this tour, we're gonna mix the album, finish the record, and then you're gonna start pressing everything and send it out to the fans. And this will be the most rare Destruction edition ever, because for the pledgers there will only be a couple of hundred CDs and only 150 vinyls. So it's maybe worth it to pledge because it's going to be very rare later on to have this. I mean, there will be a second edition of the album, hopefully over Nuclear Blast, but it's going to be different. It's not going to be the same, you know. It's not going to be the first edition of this pledge. So the people who want to have something very special, check it out.
Yes, June, the end of June, and then so it's going to be with all classic songs with new drama, not new, but
yeah, you know, basically the old songs in a new costume, in a new dress.
Right.
We're making a little bit crunchy, a little bit, you know, a little bit extra soya sauce. You know? So it's a little more spicy this time.
Yes.
You know? Yeah.
Ooh, caliente. And then another plan for you is Panzer?
Yeah, we actually, before I left for the American tour, we finished the Panzer album.
You already finished?
Yeah, we finished.
Oh,
We were like,
from
I knew because I'm so busy, I have to finish the Panzer album before we go to America. And we've been working hard on the Panzer album before the tour, and it was great fun, you know. It's like heavy metal, pure heavy metal, and it's my heart, my youth when I was very little. I loved Accepted, Judas Priest, and all this stuff. So the new album, Panzer album, is a lot of Judas Priest, a lot of this old heavy metal kind of stuff in there, and it was great fun. And whoever liked the first one will love the new one because it's a little bit more melodic. A lot of double twin guitars and very melodic.
Nice.
We love good choruses and it's a lot of 80s, 80 vibes. So it was a great pleasure, and yeah, hopefully it's going to come out in Japan. I think also.
Wow.
Nuclear Blast is doing it in September. September.
Wow, so looking forward to it.
Hopefully Panzer can play in Japan one day. So it'll be great, right? Yeah.
Oh, how nice. Good contest from Hammerfall.
Yeah.
He just played here. Not too long
A little bit Hammerfall.
Actually, Hammerfall. Actually, that was
No, he was in Hammerfall on tour here in America.
Yes.
Because he was playing some of his solos on the American tour and sending them over for us to the studio.
Oh.
Because he was busy with Hammerfall, so
now all the technology can do that.
He can do that. He put a little studio here in the back lounge, and he recorded the guitars, some of the guitars for the Panzer album in the Hammerfall tour bus.
Oh.
On tour in America, maybe in Tampa even.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Wow, how do you think about those technology?
That's actually the great thing about it, because otherwise we maybe couldn't do Panzer because we were also busy, everybody's playing and recording.
Everywhere,
and it was difficult to get us together before the album was finished, and then Pontus was like, I'm just going to play some solos on tour, and we're like, hey, go ahead. And you know, he's a very good sound engineer, Pontus also. He works for King Diamond as a sound engineer, and also for Europe. Yeah, he's an excellent sound engineer, so he knows how to do stuff. So he sent us all the fantastic guitar solos, and it was very nice. And of course he's adding a little extra spice, you know, on the Panzer thing, because his playing is a little bit more neoclassic, a little bit more Blackmore, Malmsteen.
Oh,
you know.
really?
So he's doing a lot of shredding also. It's nice.
Yes. I was so talented. Well, I'd like to ask about you more. Like, we know you as a Schmier on the stage, thrash. But what is your passion besides music?
Besides music, I really love good food.
Cooking?
I'm cooking every day. When I'm home, I'm cooking every day. I spend all my money for food, for good food, and I like sport also. In Germany we play football, soccer. That's also my passion. And I like to do sports too myself. I like boxing, and I like to go work out. Like when I'm home, I try to keep it shape. Because I like sports and.
You have an aura on the stage.
Yeah, because on stage it's important to be fit. And if you're not fit on stage, like the show today is so hot, and it's very difficult. But I like sports, I like good food, and I love Japanese food also.
So where do you go when you go to Japan? You've been there
We go first we go shabu shabu.
Oh, okay.
We love shabu shabu, and then of course we do a lot of sushi, of course. And we love Japanese food. The first time I had Japanese food was very long time ago in 1990, before sushi was famous in Europe. And back in the day, sushi was very new. But now sushi is so famous everywhere. So we always look forward to go to Japan because, of course, the best sushi is in Japan, and of course, the best shabu shabu is also in Japan. So when we go to Japan, we're always like ready to eat.
Nice. You have a place to go to, like a sightseeing, or you have a favorite place to go, or you don't have?
It depends when you have time. Of course, it's nice to go around and see a little bit. On the last Thrash Anthems tour, we didn't have much time. We were just like playing shows, but of course, hopefully when we come back, we can go back to the temple in Kyoto. And I was there once before. And I want to bring the band there because they've never been there. So I told them.
Is that right?
I told them we're gonna go back there next time we're back. We have to go back up on the hill and see everything there. It's so beautiful.
Oh, that was Kyoto.
Kyoto. Yeah, the temple. Yeah.
Kiyomi's temple.
Yeah.
Nice. So that's your favorite thing to do in Japan. Then, do you have any episode you can share with us on the live stage?
Episode?
Like a funny or that moment.
A funny or moment about what? About
when you're on the tour and like something happened on the stage, like all of a sudden like a blackout or something. You remember any like episode, or you mean
on stage or
while you're playing?
I mean, there's
like
a lot of things happen when you play sometimes, because stuff breaks, so. People jump on the microphone. Today, so people jump on the microphone, and stuff breaks. But I think we're professionals, so we try to manage everything.
You're very calm.
And sometimes, of course, when the guitar break or cabinets break on this tour, we had one show where the bass cabinet broke and the bass amplifier broke, and it was in Chicago for a lot of people, crazy show, and we were like, so we try to manage, but I think it's a part of rock and roll too. The show must go on, it always has to go on. And what is the worst thing that ever happened to me on stage? I don't know. I think you have to live with it,
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I think you have to live with it. It's show must go on, and you have to. I think what would be the worst thing that could happen is that your pants go down.
Did?
No, it never happened.
Okay.
If your belt breaks and your pants go down, we're like.
Very tight. Well, you have to wear tight jeans.
Yeah, I have to wear tight jeans. Yeah. But no, it never happened before.
Okay.
So it was good.
Not awesome. And you love tattoo and piercing too?
Yeah.
That's your thing?
When I was young, I was all over piercing. I had more piercing when I was younger.
Does it hurt?
No. Not bad. I was like, is this hurting here? Like this one I have here, but it's actually not a problem.
You change once in a while, or just stay there?
It stays there forever.
Wow.
Yeah. It's the same one that when I pierced it like 10 years ago. It's still the same one. But yeah, I like tattoos because when I was young, tattoos was like revolution. You know, it was like expression for rock and roll, and I still like tattoos.
Do you remember which one was the first?
Yeah, this one. This one, Release from Agony. Yeah, it was the first tattoo, and it's actually when the first time we played in Brazil. Max Cavalera from Sepultura brought me to his tattoo artist in São Paulo in Brazil, and this is from the São Paulo tattoo artist from Sepultura, who did it back in the day. So it's very special. It was my first one, and it's still a lot of. It's a great album, a great cover, and of course because Sepultura, you know, introduced me to their artist was always be here. I'm collecting stuff from all over the world. I have no Japanese one yet. Maybe I should have one from Japan. Because I have stuff from Chile, from Switzerland, from Germany, from Italy, from Brazil. I've been collecting stuff in America also. So I've been having a lot of different from all over the world.
Nice.
Yeah. So from Japan is missing on my list. I should do that.
Wow.
Because Japan before it was just. Tattoos were just the mafia, right? It was just but it's also a very great artist in Japan about the Japanese, very famous, you know, the Japanese style. So.
Oh, that'd be great. It looks good on you. You have a style, really, like you have your fashion like statement, you know.
It is, yeah.
As a heavy metal. Man.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have to work in a bank, so I can get tattoos where I want, you know.
I love it. Well, would you like to tell Japanese people a message at last?
It's always a great pleasure to come to Japan. I remember all the shows we played in Japan. Also, the first time I was in Japan with Headhunter, my other band. Yeah. And I came before for some promotion. I was introduced to Japan in a great way back in the day with my old label back in the day, Taijiko Records.
Oh, Taijiko Records,
yes. So there's a big love for me to Japan, also for Destruction, and hopefully we can come back for Under Attack and play some more shows this autumn. Japan is ruling.
Ich bin im Moment nicht zu Hause.
Nicht zu Hause?
Bitte sprechen Sie nach dem Ton.
Ah, that was good actually. That was good.